Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. As I said, I made a lot of changes to our build at the moment. We are still under that weight. We actually got a little bit lighter, and I did switch back to the Grass Crest Shield because it looked like I was going to have some stamina problems. Also, with this build, I don't think I really need to block at all. We have a +5 Giant Helm. +3 giant armor because I popped almost all of our souls and started to run out of souls. But although I probably could have finished that when I was just upgrading other stuff and then I got distracted. We went to Havel's Gauntlets because the giant gauntlets that I was upgrading I couldn't upgrade anymore, and Havel's Gauntlets are slightly better. Havel's Legs. Both of these can't be upgraded, but we are incredibly tanky. We have 105 poise. And look at those defensive stats. Our physical defense overall is 349. And then everything else down there is in the low 200s to 259 on flame defense. So now all of our souls are going to be going probably to endurance first, then vitality, maybe switching in between them, and then we'll go full strength to finish out this build. We are a strong boy. We got +1 Grass Crest Shield, again, because I ran out of souls. +15 Swyhander. I didn't actually compare it, but it looks like 325 plus 190, so we're doing 515. This is still doing slightly more, but again, we have that charcoal pine resin. Oh, I passed it. Charcoal pine resin right here, but 40 of those total. That's going to just add a flat 90 damage to our build. And so I think that's going to bring us above that Black Knight Greatsword. We are in Orlando again. Where is this elevator? There it is. We're in Orlando again because we have another area here to clear. And then we might move on to the DLC after that. We'll see. There's another boss in Orlando as well. I'm not too interested in fighting him, but I guess we'll fight him. He's just annoying. But yeah, I think we are going to do a massive amount of damage. I put on the Grass Crest as well because I figure we can block, and since we take 95% reduced damage, our armor will reduce the rest of that to almost 0. So I figured it'd be very similar to wearing 100% block shield, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know if that's how that works, if the damage gets reduced by the shield and then reduced again by your armor. I am unclear. But we cleared this area before, you might remember. Let's see if we can just run through here and activate it, because we grabbed that peculiar doll from the asylum. I did consider when making this build, switching up the helmet, because if you remember I couldn't find patches, but I found patches in Firelink, so he sells all of those masks, like the mask of the father, mother, and child. So I might... Did we already get invaded? Come on, I haven't even gotten to do anything with the bonfire. How trolly. Where's this invader at? I didn't even get to sit at the bonfire before he invaded us. That's crazy. Oh. He got returned home. Get wrecked. You're gonna stop me from sitting at this, aren't you? And... bonfire keeps going off, but I think it's because these guys are here. Yeah. Alright. So we are in the Painted World. That person has the Mask of the Child and the Gravelord Servant Sword. We'll probably get invaded. And as you saw, we already got invaded once, but the guy didn't connect. But there is an NPC invasion that I want to get here, so we're going to be looking to grab that. Hey. Okay. These guys, like, actually do non-zero damage, but it's pretty close to 0 damage. Anything behind us? These enemies right here, oh my. I did not mean to pivot like that. Please. Our fire defense is high, but we still take damage, unfortunately. Oh no! Okay, well. Can't do that, I suppose. Yeah, those guys toxic you. That's very annoying. Maybe we should have bought... Oh. Please. Please. Ran out of stamina. Maybe we should have bought some blooming purple moss. But we didn't. So we're toxic. We're gonna try and clear a lot of this area at the moment though, and at least unlock our shortcut. I also did this area recently for one of my PvP characters again, because they needed something from here, which I'm sure we'll talk about once we get there. There's some crow demons that are supposed to... Oh, there you are. Turns out you guys are dead. I don't know if you noticed. But yeah, I don't usually do heavy builds like this, and I find this absolutely hilarious, so... Why not, right? Might as well have some fun. And again, we'll get to that charcoal pine resin when we get to stuff that we don't, like, one-shot. Anyways? Oh, where'd you come from? Oh well. You're dead. And if we get invaded, we'll definitely pop some of that charcoal pine resin. Because it's... I'm pretty sure you can buy infinite from that vendor. And they're only 500 souls each. So it's pretty self-sustainable. But we did pop all of our soul items, like I was saying. Which... I'd never used soul items, so it's not like an issue or anything. But it took a lot of souls to upgrade all our stuff. And we didn't even finish it. Yeah, I think we need the Mask of the Child. It just takes so long for our stamina to regen. We'll lose out on some defense, though. Ideally, I think we'll go to full giants once we can upgrade all of it. But since it's not fully upgraded, it's not as good as Havel's. Oh, hi. How are you? Excuse me. That drained all of our stamina. We need more stamina. Just straight up, we need more stamina. We need stamina and health right now. That's what this build needs to round it out, and then we'll finish up with a whole lot of strength. I guess we'll just go up here. I'm trying to clear this area kind of quickly because I know what's going on. Can we talk about the fact that you... Okay, bye. I feel like I didn't see a damage number after the second hit. Maybe I'm just crazy. Where'd the other crow demon go? Oh well. So this is where you get the red sign soapstone. So you can essentially put it down and then someone can allow you to invade them. So instead of getting invaded by a red spirit against your choice, you're choosing to let them come in, and usually that's gonna be like a real duel. If we run off here, maybe we won't take as much damage. We're running out of Estus Flask because we've been toxic this entire time. What are you doing? Get smashed. You also get smashed, but you still have HP though. And you're dead. we should go unlock the shortcuts as we're running out of HP. That would be the most responsible thing to do. So here we're also gonna see this phalanx. And this is a decent spot to get some souls, I guess. You got like the silver serpent ring. I don't remember if we missed the silver serpent ring. I actually just don't know where it is. I know what area it's in. It's supposed to be in Tomb of the Giants. Man, I'm having a good time now. We can afford a little bit more weight, so I debated putting on like more Havel's stuff, but the giant stuff upgraded is actually better, it seems like. So let's go cure our toxic. And now we got just both of them hit me, neither of them can smash through my poise, and then they die. So, looks like we got this far without getting invaded. Cool. He died to the first hit. Second hit didn't even do damage. But there should be an NPC invader over here, so hopefully we can proc him before we get invaded. Alright, we only have 5 Estus flasks here normally. Maybe we should have kindled or something. Ooh, some more soul items since I wasted all the other ones that we had. What's this? More soul items. I see. There are a lot of soul items in this game. Like, I feel like I used a whole bunch. So he supposedly invades you when you come over here. But maybe someone else is trying to invade us at the same time, and it's messing with it. Can I please walk up this? No? Yeah, we might just be getting invaded by someone else. Let's go check our bonfire. It's lit. So, I don't know. I guess we just wait a little bit longer. Where did you come from? I don't know. I guess we can worry about that area later. For now, where's the Black Knight Shield? We're going back to this just for a temporary amount of time. Oh, the Phalanx is back alive again. I don't really think we need to kill them all. Just get rid of some of them. What is this? More souls. Oh boy. Oh, we didn't cut down that item. It's just a humanity. So I'm not gonna go get it. I'm lazy. But yeah, it's just a humanity. There's a well right there. I don't think we'll go in through the well. I'm just on edge at the moment because I feel like we're gonna get invaded. And I hate that feeling. Well, it's not like I'm gonna lose very much. I just wanted to get invaded by that NPC, so technically it's just straight up a waste of one humanity to get invaded. But I wanted the Black Knight shield for what's down here. I'm sure we'll be very familiar with what's here. definitely one-shot these, so I do not foresee an issue. Oh, we seem to have aggroed more than I expected. We're fine. Got the bone wheel shield too. Yeah, both of them. Oh, didn't know we'd unlock right there. I think this build is hilarious. It seems to be working quite well. There's another item. More souls. We'll pop this. So now we open the door that will get us out of here. I'm also considering the fact that that invader earlier who didn't make it into our world still reset our invasion timer, which is essentially just a timer so you don't constantly get invaded. Okay. You literally can't get through my Black Knight shield. That's why I pulled out the Black Knight shield. It's got higher stability, which means you take less endurance damage or stamina loss when you block an attack. I don't know why they put so many illusory walls in here. Like, obviously none of them are real. So that's the way out. We're just gonna tank him because we don't want him to go all the way down the hallway and have to go chase him. At least that's my logic. No, I'm sticking to it. What's this? Oh, no, that's the way out to the well. There's nothing actually back here. It would appear. That goes back to where we came from. So we want to go this way. Because there's a thing over here. Okay, so what I was trying to do there is I was trying to space it so we didn't get toxic by that guy. This weapon does have enough range that you don't have to get toxic. And we did just that. Where was the way out? I do not remember. Over here, maybe? This. Found it. So, oh, hey, how's it going, pals? I guess this is one argument for actually dealing with the phalanx. They do kind of slowly roam around. And they might eventually do something. Alright. All the phalanx are dead. Heal up. Let's see if we can get invaded now. I wasn't aware that these guys, that NPC invasions like this, actually played by the rules of invasions with the timers and stuff, but maybe they do. See, I guess we can't get invaded at the moment. It would appear. We're definitely human, right? Yeah, we're human. Like, I know it says in the top left, but I thought maybe it was bugging and we weren't actually human. But as far as I know, we should be considered human. Let's go back to the grass crest. Get that stamina. Oh, we got... Oh, there's the guy that I wanted us to be invaded by. So, yeah, I don't know why it took so long. This guy also loves to throw pyromancies. But if you can get on top of him, then he's got a problem. Just like that. We got his weapon, the notched whip. Whips aren't very good, but eh. And then we can get his armor now, since we killed him at the end of this area. He also gave us 2 more Estus flasks, which is nice. Oh no, we're toxic. Okay. I stepped too far forward. I saw that coming. But yeah, now again we shouldn't be able to get invaded. Because I do know they count for real life invaders. They can prevent real life invaders. Never mind, we just got invaded. Alrighty. Yo, what's poppin'? Okay, well, that sucks. I gotta deal with these. Ah, fudge. This is the problem because I'm toxic. I did not mean to roll. I never pressed the roll button. Excuse me? Ugh. I never pressed the roll button though. I just straight up pressed attack as I was getting up. That's frustrating. Pretty sure I could have beat that guy, but whatever. No worries. I was toxic, then I had the 2 crow demons to deal with. It was just a bad situation overall. I don't foresee it being difficult to get back to our body, though. I wish I didn't realize he was gonna spawn literally right behind us. Otherwise, I would have had time to charcoal pine resin up, and then I definitely would have one-shot him there. Because he wasn't expecting me to hit him right away. But if I had had charcoal pine resin, guaranteed he dies there in 1 hit. Let's try and do this without getting toxic. Nope. Nope. Whoops. Alright, well. Mission failed, I suppose. There's nothing else here, but there are these 2 crow demons. I don't want them chasing us around. Ooh. Souvenir of Reprisal. If you're in the Dark Moonblade Covenant, you're gonna need those, so this is the place where you can farm them without having to do PvP. Kick this door down. Velko's Rapier. I've never used that, but could be interesting. I don't know how he missed that fireball. I thought about rolling and then I just didn't roll. Ooh, another souvenir. And we got Vow of Silence, which I was talking about TWAP in the past, Tranquil Walk of Peace. Vow of Silence is kind of like that, only spellcasters can't use spells around you. And that was all of Oswald's set that we saw at the beginning of the game after the gargoyles. I believe we have to jump right here. We didn't go down there, did we? Let's just go. think we skipped this area. Otherwise, you could jump over to that cliff to the left and not take damage. But we didn't explore this area, so we're doing that. And there's the whole Painting Guardian set. In case you thought that was cool, then you can get it here. I feel like this build seems pretty strong for PvP. Like, I'm not that high level, and I'm fairly certain I would have smashed that guy if it wasn't such an unfair fight. But, you know. That's just how it goes. Get all these items. That item cures, if you... In Quelaag's domain, those guys who have, like, the eggs on their back, if you get infected by that, then you need one of those egg vermifuges to cure it. And we are out of Estus. Don't want to make that guy come after me. If there's any chance, I want to just drop to the bottom and run back. Because Toxic is slowly going to kill me. If I get hit by a spear here, it could be the end. Oh, he missed. We're good. I also have 86,000 souls. And our souls are going to be going to leveling up endurance at the moment. Get 2 solid endurance levels. I like it. So if you didn't know, 40 is the soft cap for endurance, because after 40, your stamina bar does not get any bigger. That's at its max, and that's going to give you 160 stamina. The only way to get more stamina is with the ring we're using, the Ring of Favor and Protection, which is going to increase that to 192. So we'll have maxed out stamina not too long from now. We got a few things left to do. If we run really fast, we can make it. We did it. Okay, get out of here. This guy's very upset that we took that shield. Okay, that does a lot of damage. Let's not do that. So what you can do is you could stand over here and bait out his breath attack. Run in. Okay. I meant to dodge that. Obviously did not dodge that. Hey, I'm right here. Now dead. He gives us a dragon scale. Yeah, that charcoal pine resin only lasts 60 seconds, so gotta make use of it while we can. So a neat little trick, if you don't want to open that door where we had to go into the basement with the bone wheel skeletons. So this is the back end of that dragon, and we can't get past it, but if you jump an attack, it pops up. And it's like the hind legs of the things in Lost Izalith. Pretty sure it's the exact same thing. And then you can just drop down to here. And then you're past that door. Oh boy, the Gravelord servant is dead. Also, this knight here spawns. He guards the boss. What if we could stagger this guy? Oh, we kill him in 2 hits, so it doesn't really matter if we stagger him. And now we will go to the boss. And that is the entire painted world. I'm pretty sure we did everything except there's 2 hanging corpses that I didn't show. Both of them have humanities on them. If you knock them down, then you can grab them and get free humanity.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not. Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
Yeah, this place seemed real peaceful from what I saw of it.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful. Alright,
so this is Priscilla. She does not... You can just choose to leave right now. But we are fighting every boss, I think. We'll fight probably every boss. But she also has a tail that can be cut off.
Why?
As you saw there, we cut it off in one good blow with this thing, because this thing just does massive damage. And now we are looking for her footprints in the snow to figure out where she is.
But why?
So I had a weird thing happen when I was doing this fight on a different character, where she never unstealthed. So I failed to cut off her tail because I wasn't using like a huge weapon, and she never unstealthed, so I didn't know where her tail was. I was just like hitting her every once in a while trying to nick the tail, but I guess I didn't get it enough. But I'm pretty sure to make her unstealth, you just have to stagger her. So in this case, 1 hit with the Zweihander was staggering her. In other cases, you might need more. Our character actually does look decently cool, I think. Especially when he's got his Zweihander on his back right behind the shield. Looks pretty sweet. But they just gave us a homeward bone. And if you were wondering, the homeward bone always takes you to the last bonfire rested. It will, however, not take you back into the painted world. So, if you homeward bone from there, then you end up back at this bonfire in Orlando. And we can do 2 quick level ups here, get our endurance up just a little bit more, and with that we're actually going to be out of time. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.